Okay, friends, this is my second lessons regarding the approaches and strategies of peace education to create a better world. What are the approaches? What are the strategies of peace education we will use to create a better world? That is the main purpose of this lecture. Okay, what strategies we will use? First, you see, before going to that, let us see the value crisis is very deep rooted in the present world. Okay, value crisis means we have not give our proper value. Value you know very well. Okay, the deterioration of values in in young generation we can say. Okay, so then the whole world is divided into racial, religious, caste, class, and ethnic group. Yes or no? So whole world we are making politics. We are making we are having conflicts. We are having violence on the basis of our racial or religious caste, class, and ethnic group. There is a what conflict between Hindu, Muslims, Christians, Sikhs. Okay, then there is a caste, OBC, general, SC, ST. All these things, the whole world is divided into these groups. Okay, the arms race and nuclear technology are also posing a serious threat to human survival. Now the development of science and technology is there, and the nuclear technology, nuclear bomb, everything, okay, that is also threatening us. Terrorism, violence, racial superiority. I am the superior. This race is superior. Black are what? The dominant. They are inferior. The white people they think that they are superior. Intolerance are eroding basic human values. There is an urgent need to create a culture of non-violence and tolerance in all walks of life. In order to meet out all these problems, okay, there is an urgent need to create a culture of non-violence and tolerance in all walks of life, which may help in creating a peaceful and tolerance, affectionate society. Okay, we will be affectionable, we will be tolerant, we will create a peaceful society. This peace education is need for creating a better world. To need to make a present world a peaceful global village. You see, now the total whole world is shrinking into a global village. Yes or no? How? Everything you will find in the mobile. It is in your palm. So, wherever you are, try to what? Do some activity. Okay? In order to make peace or in order to foster the peace. Okay? Environmental conflicts are those induced by ecological factors such as the scarcity and destruction of natural resources, the transboundary movement of hazardous materials, the loss of livelihood dependence on natural resources that may lead to demographic pressures and forced migrations and a degradation resulting from climate change. You see, this is a very serious issue of environmental conflicts. Okay, environmental disorders and environmental conflicts. Okay, see, environmental conflict, you know very well environment, you are from science, arts background, and also in environmental education, you have learned many things on this environmental conflicts, how environmental conflicts arises, and how we are destroying this natural resources. Okay, so that the environment is polluted. You see, I have given in the morning session that the example of Delhi. Okay, the air pollution. Okay, in Mumbai also you will see the big cities. Okay, the pollution is there, and we cannot take a breathe also the fresh air. We cannot get a fresh air to take a breath. Okay, so and other things are there. Natural resources we are destroying, the coals, okay, and the water, okay. In Mizoram, lots of rains, but we are lack of water, scarcity of water. Why? We have not developed, we have not we have not developed that system to store that water and purify that water and to drink it. Okay. So, we are not create the water harvesting structure. There is no water harvesting structure, not a plenty, lack of one or two. I have not seen that water harvesting structure, one or two maybe, or in each district one or two. But there is a lack, there are lots of rainwater in Mizoram, but we are what? Lack of or scarcity of drinking water. Okay. So these things we have to address in when we will go for to teach education for peace. Environmental resources are a nation's lifeline and must be preserved. Whatever national resources we have, whatever environmental resources we have, that must be preserved for our future generation. Okay. So we cannot use all the coals. There are two types of resources, natural resources. Yes or no? Renewable and non-renewable resources. Renewable resources you can, but those who are non-renewable resources, if you use all, then what the future generation will do? So we have to preserve the non-renewable resources. Then come to, in order to mitigate about all these things, then come to peace education. Peace education is a conceptual framework from which schools may devise a program comprising the transmission of universal values and enduring attitudes and the development of skills which will enable our students to become active global citizens. The main purpose of our peace education to become a more active global citizen. Okay, and that this framework, I will say you, I will develop a framework, I will show you that picture. Okay, that what is the framework? The framework is guided by the recognition of the following. Each member of the global society is bound by principles relating to human welfare, such as justice, liberty, responsibility, equality, dignity, security, democracy, and solidarity. These are the guiding principles of peace education. What are the guiding principles? You say justice, then liberty, responsibility, equality, dignity, security, democracy, and solidarity. Okay? These are the guiding principles of peace education. Then, each member of society is an active participant in a local community and is in turn committed to a global harmony reflective of the diversity of the human population. Suppose you are a person, okay, you are living in a society, you should do some work for the betterment of the society. Okay. Each member of the global society must act individually. We will act individually and communally towards guardianship of our world and guaranteeing the right of a sustainable future. We should think about our sustainable future. Okay. Then there are many peace education programs for current practices around the world. These peace education programs have many divergent meanings depending on different individuals in different places. Okay. There are many peace education programs. I don't want to say there are lots of peace education programs in it all over the world. I have an experience in USA. I have visited Turkey. I have visited Cyprus. I have visited North Cyprus. I have visited Malaysia. I have visited Fiji. I have visited Germany. I have visited Finland. I have visited your Nepal, visited Bangladesh and the nearby country that, what is called it, Myanmar. Okay, these countries I have visited. I have seen in Cyprus and North Cyprus, in the war, it is the Black Sea, Eastern Mediterranean Sea. Okay, and Turkey is in Black Sea, situated near Black Sea. Have you visited Black Sea? No. And Eastern Mediterranean Sea is the Cyprus and North Cyprus are located in Eastern Mediterranean Sea, where the dry fruits are plentifully available. Okay, so I have seen that Turkey has destroyed the this what North Cyprus and Cyprus. I have seen it by bombarding all these things because Turkey wants to rule North Cyprus and Cyprus. And Turkey has some peace education program. Many activists have some peace education program. But who is who is following this peace education program? Okay, so when I have visited also that country, I am fearing that whether they will kill me or something like that. So I have some fear. Thanks God I return back. There are so there are many teaching learning strategies also that are compatible with approaches to peace education, approaches to peace education. There are exchange of ideas. What is my mind? What is coming to my mind? How we will create peace education? What are the things? First is exchange of idea. What idea I have, I will exchange with you. She will exchange with others. That will create an atmosphere that is a chain. Okay? Then we will create a peace atmosphere. Exchange of ideas is very important. Suppose you are a teacher, you are not teaching properly, or you are not giving your information to the students, whatever idea, whatever knowledge you have, if you are not transmitting to your students, then you are not a teacher. Okay? So, a basic role of a teacher is that you have to transmit the knowledge to your students. And you exchange your ideas. Exchange in the sense, not only my ideas I will impose you, I will take your ideas from you also. Okay? That is called exchange of ideas. My idea is this and your idea is something else, then we will change our ideas. Okay? Then to resolve the conflict, to resolve the tension, to resolve the violence. Okay? Not we will sit together and take a cup of tea and we will gossip and we will go. We have to sit together and we will, with the gossip, we have to share our ideas. You see, earlier there is a coffee house. What is the meaning of the coffee house? Coffee house is the exchange of ideas. We will take a cup of coffee and with the coffee we will change our ideas. The idea will come in our mind by taking a sip of coffee. That is the main objective of the coffee house. That is not the objective of the coffee house to sit together and gossiping each other and make love each other and do all these nonsense things. Okay? That is not the idea of the coffee house. Okay? Coffee house is exchange of ideas. There is a place we have to, in a university or institutional level, we have to create coffee house where student can sit, where teacher can sit, share their ideas, exchange their ideas. Okay? That is called exchange of ideas. Then teacher as a moderator. How he will moderate? Nowadays teacher will not teach. Everything is in the what? This mobile. Okay? And everybody knows everything. And you see, if everything is available in the market, why the students will come to your class? If whatever written in the book, I will teach the same thing in your class, why you will spoil your time to attend my class? What is the basic things? What more things you want to learn or you will learn? So, whenever every key books, your solutions, your guide, everything and textbooks and nowadays YouTube and also the Google, everything is available. Yes or no? So then why you come to class? Why you will spend your time unnecessarily? I am giving one example to you. When I was the principal in Uttar Pradesh, in a teacher training institution, I served there as 10 years as principal. Once I visited that internship teaching, okay, one student came out, one class 9 student came out and moving here and there. I asked him, why you are moving here and there? He said, what madam is teaching, I already learned. I know it. See, I asked him, what madam is teaching? Now he is teaching about Akbar. Okay. I asked him, what is the father name of Akbar? He said, why I will remember the father's name of Akbar? When I have not remembered my father's name, why I am remembered my Akbar's father's name? Have you remembered your forefather's name? No. Then why you remember this Akbar's father's name? What is the necessity of that? But it has a serious implication. Okay. Because we have to learn from the history that what has happened and what we will do. Okay. So the history, my point, why I am telling this story in front of you, when the teacher wants to teach, a person should not go outside. Okay. Means a person should, when you are going to teach, everybody should be attentively if your teaching is effective. If your teaching is not effective, nobody wants to learn from you, nobody wants to listen from you. Okay. So my point, everything is available there. So why you will come to our class? So teacher will act as a moderator. That's why nowadays flipped classroom approach is coming. We will give you the video. Suppose this video we are now creating. Okay. This video I will give you. On Peace Education, I will give you this video beforehand, entering to the class, 1 day before or 2 days before. Okay. I will create that video in the studio and I will give that video to you. Okay. Then on the next day, when the class, I will discuss with you. What are you learn this from this video, from your internet or mobile, you watch it, and what I will discuss, that what learn from this video, and one by one you will answer it. Okay, then there is a teacher will act as a moderator. Teacher will not teach nowadays anything. He will act as a facilitator only. Okay. So, then visualization and imagination of exercises. The visualization exercises help the students to use their imagination. Suppose we will visualize something. Okay, a cartoon, some models, some some pictures. Okay, then they will visualize. If I will give a cartoon here and I will ask, describe it semantically. Okay, then you say, sir, suppose I will give a picture of a tree and I say, please describe it in the form of education. Okay, suppose tree is education, like branches, tree has many branches, education has many branches. This is a semantical what? Description. Okay, narrative analysis. So that type of visualization or imagination we can give in front of the students. Then problem solving. Whatever problems the students come with, they have some problems. They will come with some problems to you. You as a teacher, or as a principal, or as a head of the department, or as an administrator. You have to solve that problem. Okay. With this problem, that suppose somebody come with this, yesterday some people, this MA third semester people came, sir, our internal test, let it be postponed. Why? Now, sir, students are not coming back after election. All the SOMOs are used by the government officials. So we have to think about that. We have to realize that this is the real genuine problem, then I postpone it. This is an example. Okay. Then role playing. This strategy is used to provide participant with the opportunity to feel the situation rather than merely intellectualize about it. Role playing is very important. If you are saying something that don't chewing tobacco, then you have to be that you have not chewing tobacco. Okay. If I say don't chew the tobacco here, don't use the lipsticks, I should not have used the lipstick. Okay, like that. Okay, in a classroom situation, many students, when I join here, you may or may not be here in that building. I have seen in the examination hall, these girls are using lipsticks and seeing the mirror and you have time to use the lipstick or you have to write in the examination paper. So I stopped it. Nobody should use the lipstick in the classroom situation. Okay, so this is, you have to play a role in front of the students. Okay. Then mock-up games. This is also one mock-up games. Mock-up games you know very well. Yes or no? Allow students to have a better feel of the situation of the peacelessness and allows them to more creative in suggesting alternatives to the situation of injustice. An example is the simulation and the distribution of wealth in sharing the earth's resources. See, mock-up games, suppose you want to start one program. Okay, then there is 3-4 students, you have choose that these students will lead that program. Okay, and you have to train first these 3-4 students about that program. Then you will go to the entire group, enter to the entire group. Okay, then they will intimate them. That is a mock-up group. You know Kho-Kho. Kho-Kho, have you seen Kho-Kho? Chasing is there. Yes or no? Somebody will chase someone and somebody will chase someone like that. That is called mock-up games. Okay. Then developing leadership qualities. You develop leadership qualities among your students. Okay. How you develop leadership qualities among your students? We are choosing the class representative, your PhD students representative. Somebody has to lead, somebody has to take leadership role. These are the small initiatives in the education department or in the institution to create leadership among the students. Okay. Encouraging actions. Whenever appropriate, the participants are asked to express a resolution or commitment to certain actions as a form of the applications of learning. When there is a situation, you ask your students about the application of learning. What I teach you, what you learn from this class, please apply in your life. Please apply it in your situation, school situation, or in your classroom situation. Okay, that is also an important. Writing quotation. You see, some piece quotations we will write if you in the wall. Then that will also influence the students that this is the Nelson Mandela's definition on peace, this is the Gandhi's definition on peace, this is the definition of peace by Butler, this is the definition of peace by John Galtung. Okay, so small quotation is also required, small quotation, peace-related quotations in the beginning or the end of the lessons encourages the learner to think and appropriate better concept and learn in the sessions. So quotations are required also. Then peace activities. Peace activities is how peace activities we will do. Peace poster competition, peace march, okay, peace club. Okay, these are the activities. Some sort of activities, debates, morning assembly. Okay, peace-related some things you will announce in the morning assembly, conduct of morning assembly, singing of Shanti Geet, means peace song. Then it will foster the peace ideas among the students. Then social media. Nowadays, social media, you know very well, it has a great significance in our life now. Yes or no? Social media. If I am cautioning you, if you are not well aware of social media, don't enter to that social media. You will face many problems on social media. Okay, in Facebook, WhatsApp group, in this your Twitter, then what is this? Another many things are there, nah? Hangout. This another one is what is that? I don't know. Eh? Insta, Insta. What is this Insta? I don't know what is Insta. Okay, so many things are there. Okay, so in that peace activities or peace quotations, peace related things you post in the social group. You create your own blog. You know blog, creating a blog. So if you are a peace activist, you do, check my peace blog. I have posted many things from 2007 onwards. So peace blogs are there. Okay, you post many peace activities, whatever you want to do or whatever you have done, that you post in the peace blog. Create a blog, create a social media cell to promote the peace education. Okay. Then use of YouTube. YouTube is also important. Give the talk. Okay, give your talk on YouTube and upload it. That is also, it will create the teacher, the showing the film and photographs, different issues in environment in YouTubes by the teacher, help create vivid images in the minds of the learners. Okay, so if the teacher use YouTube to show some peace related activities, then you will find that YouTube, you find my YouTube, only 2 to 3 videos you will find. Okay, then telling stories. Being a teacher, you have to tell stories to the students regarding the peace. I have seen, you know, one teacher in Lucknow, okay, a very old lady, okay, she is getting more salary. She used to tell stories to the kids and the youngs also. Good stories. Okay, so that I have fortunate to learn the stories from her also. So many things you have to do, telling stories, YouTubes, and participation in co-curricular activities. Why we are organizing these co-curricular activities, curriculums and co-curricular activities? In order to promote peace, in order to enhance your knowledge, in order to enhance some extra activities. Okay, that is important in the department. As a teacher education department, we have to focus on the participation on co-curricular activities of the students. Then expert resources. Expert resources means you have to hire the experts, just like I have hired these experts, this Candice, Professor Candice from USA. You have to learn some things from the Candice. Okay, so we have hired experts. This department is hiring experts. Also, we are not expert in all field. Okay, I may be expert in some peace education or teacher education or something else, but I am not, may not be able to teach all the things. I may not expert in all the field. Okay, so we will be hire, being a teacher education institution or Department of Education, we have to hire the experts from other fields in order to train our students on peace education. Then exposure trips. Fortunately or unfortunately, we don't know, but we have the trips, exposure of trips. Okay, let the students go to the outsides and let them visit, let they have exposure of some peace related activities, they have the exposure of peace components, different components of peace, different institutions of peace. Okay, so that they will sing, they will hearing, they have a chit chat, other things they will do with further exposure trips. Okay, then brainstorming. Very good thing is brainstorming. Why brainstorming? See, brainstorming in the sense 4-5 people will sit. We will give them in the workshop mode. In a group, 4-5 people will sit. We will give them the components of peace. They will come out with the solutions and they will present it. Then that we call the brainstorming session. Okay. So then case studies. Different case studies you have to do. As a peace educator, you have to do some case studies. Then you will implement it. Then Peace Club. You download from your Google Peace Club book by Loknath Mishra, Professor Loknath Mishra. You will find Peace Club book and it is published from German. Okay. So, Peace Club, in each school, a Peace Club may be established. What we suggest? A Peace Club may be established in each secondary or primary or your higher secondary school. Okay. So that what is the function of the Peace Club? The Peace Club established in each secondary school with the help of principal for the students, teachers, like-minded peace supporters from all walks of life to pursue their interest and share their views of peace. Furthermore, it provides a platform for peace builders to inspire one another to put words into action and really make a difference in bringing hope and changing lives. Of the disadvantages. Cultures can and do change over time. So Peace Club, what is the purpose of the Peace Club? They will do many activities, birthday celebration of some students. This is also a peace activities. Okay, birthday celebration. Then your, if somebody got first position, you will celebrate in the school. If somebody will get second position or somebody's championship, then you celebrate it. Morning assembly you organize properly. Then you invited some peace activist to give some talks. Okay, organize march, peace march, rallies, clubs, sensitize our students, sensitize our civil society. All these things you have to do under this Peace Club. Then Peace Park, I suggest to establish peace parks. Peace parks, what is in each school, peace park must be established in order to sensitize the students about environmental degradation. Okay. Now environmental degradation is a serious issue. So we have to think about that, and in each school we have to establish one peace park where all the environmental issues we will address. Okay, we will discuss and address it. Then this is the model for peace education. Have you seen this model? See, this is the model, means here is the conflicts, here is the violence. Okay, conflicts is intrapersonal, interpersonal, intragroup, intergroup, individual and the organization. These are the types of conflicts we will face. Then come to physical violence. What type of violence in the schools we will see? Physical violence, verbal violence, sexual violence, vandalism and theft, then interpersonal relationship, students versus teacher. These are the types of violence we will see in the schools. How? Physical violence, you know very well physical violence, giving slapping and other things. That is the called physical violence. Verbal violence means verbal abuse. Okay, that is also one type of violence. Then sexual violence is also there. Okay, vandalism and theft is also there. Okay, then interpersonal relationship, students versus teacher. If I like Jacob, then I will give good marks. Okay, as a teacher. Okay, like that. So these are the the conflict and violence. In order to mitigate this conflict and violence, we will use peace education. Okay, this is the what? This is the intervention, peace education. Then peace education, what are the perceptions? On the basis of my research, I have done, this is the perceptions of 3 dimensions. Dimensions, components and guiding principles. What I told you, the guiding principle is dignity, equality, liberty, justice, responsibility, security, solidarity and democracy. These are the guiding principles of peace. Then components, truth, non-violence, compassion. What are the component of peace education? Truth, non-violence, compassion, unity, tolerance, human rights, values, attitudes, skills, life skills, then conduct, good conduct. Okay. Then these are the dimensions. Non-violence, social issues and equality, human right, human security, culture of peace, culture dimension, national level of unity, ethnic, religious, all these things are comes under dimensions. These are the perceptions. Okay. Then what are the actions? What we will do the actions? What are the values and attitudes? These are the values and attitudes. With these active citizens, this is the curriculum. How curriculum? Our school in peace component we will infuse. We will not teach. I am suggesting we will not teach peace education as a separate subject in school. If you will teach peace education as a component in a separate subject in school, then the curriculum will be too heavy. So amalgaming the peace components in the school subject, infuse the peace component in the school subject, so that the students will know about the peace education. Okay. Then co-curricular activities, I have already explained. What is the co-curricular activities? What are the co-curricular activities? Extracurricular activities, teachers training, then reactions and research and innovation. Teachers training, we have to train our teachers. Okay, we have to train our teachers on peace education. Otherwise, they may not know what is peace education. They don't know what is peace education, how it will be infused, how it will be work. So, then research and innovation. We will do more research. We will innovate some ideas. We will innovate some frameworks. This is my research framework. You will not find anywhere. This is my doctorate of literature, DLIT research work. Okay. So, peace education research work. Then what is the total thing? This is a product. This is the product, active citizen. Okay. The active citizen is the product. Means whatever we will do, that the product is the active citizen. And in the active citizen, what you will do? These are the, can live in a multicultural society, respect diversity, doesn't compete based different difference. These are the things that the active citizens will do. The product is a active citizen. The process first is the what? What is? Input, process, output. Okay. The input is that this, what is conflict and violence. Peace education is the process. The output is the global citizen. Okay. So this is the thing. This is a model I have given to the whole country or whole world, I can say. Okay. So this model, if you will develop, implement this model in our institution or in our school or in our college or university, then it will work to, we will produce good active citizen of the country. Okay. So the desired citizen who is a product of peace education, who is a product of a peace education, can live in a multicultural society, respect diversity, doesn't compete based on differences, values or tolerates other cultures, trust others, treat others as human beings, is not racist, can analyze the causes of intercultural disharmony objectively. First point is that. If you will implement this peace education program, then it will be like that. Then is democratic in decision making, can work in a team without conflict, seeks to understand the ideas of others, can share resources, has an open mind thinking and thinks critically, can act assertively, respect and ensures other rights. Then communicates well and in each other language is an active listener. Okay. Can solve problems and face challenges. Those who are the product of peace education, they can solve problems and face challenges, particularly challenge of the multicultural society. then they can transform conflict and can think positively. Then they discovered inner peace, has a peaceful and sustainable lifestyle, and can understand their own capacity and scope of work. They can politically enlightened. They can they cannot corrupt or doesn't accept bribes, serves others without expectations, has civic virtues, is willing to sacrifice. Then another thing is they have a global vision and as a global citizen, has the courage to participate in the development of the world, is environmental and it is environmental friendly. They will not do harm, no harm to anybody in thoughts or deeds, respect other feelings, is empathetic. And they can protect tradition, culture and values. That is the main purpose of the peace education, and the product of the peace education, they can be a good citizen of the country. So peace educators have a goal of stopping violence in the world. Students are the instruments and future citizens of the world. They should be sensitized through learning and teaching to resolve conflicts non-violently, to share limited resource equitably, and to live within the limits of sustainability to create a better world. This will become increasingly important in the 21st century unfolds with increasing human population, all seeking a better life. So these are some of the references I have given. Okay, you can go to that references. I have given also my references, peace education as a tool for effective conflict management in secondary schools of Odisha. It is published in Sakarya University Journal, Turkey. Okay, some of the references I have given, so you can go for that references also. Okay, so thank you very much for listening this my lecture. If you have any question, you can raise.